Let's do hands-on with Amazon Machine Image, AMI. First, let me quickly launch an EC2 instance. Enter a name for the EC2 instance. Instance type is T2 Micro. Proceed without a key pair. We do not need SSH. Create a new security group. Check Allow HTTP from the Internet. Click on Advanced Details. Let me add EC2 user data, which will install Apache Web Server. Let's go through each line of this EC2 user data script. The first line says that this is a bash script. The second line will install HTTPD means web server. The third line will start the web server, and the last line will enable the restart of the web server whenever the EC2 instance starts. Click on Launch Instance. As you can notice, that instance is launching. The instance is in the pending state. Let's refresh the page. Now it is running. Now let's go and test this EC2 instance. Sometimes we will have to wait a couple of minutes even though it says that the instance is running because we are installing a web server and starting the web server. It may take extra time after launching the instance before we can get the output from the running web server. Get the IP address and test the web server. As you can notice, it displays, "It works," which means the web server is installed successfully. Now what I will do, I will use this EC2 instance to create an AMI. Select the instance, go to Actions, select the Image and Template option, and click on Create Image. Let me enter the image name here. Rest all default is fine. Let me click on Create Image. If I click on AMI on the left side, it shows the AMI we created, its name, source, visibility, and status, which is pending. Wait a couple of minutes. It takes some time to create AMI, depending on the size of the EBS volume, as you notice that AMI status is showing available. Now I can use this AMI to launch an EC2 instance. Let's do that. Let's use this AMI to launch an EC2 instance. Either I can launch the instance from the AMI page, or I can launch it from the EC2 console. Let me click here. It will take me to the EC2 launch instance page. Let me enter the name. The instance type is T2 Micro. Proceed without a key pair. We do not need SSH. Create a new security group. Check Allow HTTP from the Internet. Click on Advanced Details. Let me add EC2 user data to add the index.html for the web server, so that the index.html will display the Hello World message instead of It Works message. The first line says that this is a bash shell script. The second line will create an index.html. Click on the Launch Instance. Now copy the IP address and open the web browser to test it. As you can notice, we got the Hello World message. AMI is a very useful EC2 feature. We can use AMI to create images of an EC2 instance. We can use the image to launch instances. What is the advantage? Well, AMI is enabled to build a point-in-time snapshot of EC2 instances. We can use AMIs to launch EC2 instances. For example, when we created the AMI from the EC2 instance, it had a web server installed. The next time when we launched the EC2 instance, we launched it from the AMI, which already had a web server installed. Since the web server was already installed, it saved the web server installation time, thus enabling the faster launch of the EC2 instance. AMIs can be private. In this hands-on that we just did, the AMI was private. However, you can also make your AMI public or set up permissions to share it with other accounts. You can delete AMI by clicking on Deregister AMI. Let me deregister it. Now AMI has been deregistered. When you create AMI, it creates snapshots as well. So you need to delete the snapshot also when you are done with the exercise. That's it for this hands-on. Hope you like it.